What's up, peeps? It's your boy K Seal. It's been a minute. Uh, I'm in school trying to get this degree. Life happens. But I wanted to make a real quick video while I'm on my lunch break addressing this whole Myles Garret thing. Now, I'm a black man from Birmingham, Alabama. I have been called the N-word to my face, right, on multiple occasions. That's just, that's the way, cats get down here, I guess. I'm not, whatever. It is what it is. Nobody's surprised about that happening in Birmingham, Alabama. But I remember when I was 17, I was outside of Hardee's, probably about 8, 9 o'clock at night. And three white dudes, drove up, probably about a couple feet away from me, and just yelled the word nigger, right? So my reaction is, first of all, it's 3 of them. I can't fight. I'm chasing the vehicle, right? I'm yelling, telling them to come back, let's fight or whatever you want to call it. They laughing, driving off. And at that point, at age 17, I realized I can't overreact to this word anymore. I look like a buffoon. I'm chasing a car. And that really changed my stance on that word. Now, obviously, if you're with your wife and kids and somebody come up and say that word to you and all of them, that's fine. I get that. I get that that's the time to overreact. I get that. But that changed my life. Myles Garret is now saying that Mason Rudolph called him a racial slur. Now, from the things that I've read so far, I don't know if that was the N-word, if that was, he was called a monkey. I don't know what that may have meant. But that still don't justify what Myles Garret did, in my opinion. And that's just my opinion. I understand people like Mason Rudolph started it. I do agree with that. He did start it. But the moment he hit that dude in the head with a helmet, at 6'6", 280 pounds, I think it's when he crossed the line. And even if Mason Rudolph did say that, I think that lessens the blow. But to bring it up now, why didn't you bring it up in the press conference? Why did you? That would have been the perfect time. Right afterwards, like, listen, I know I wilded out, but this dude said this to me on the field, in addition to ripping my helmet off. So for right now, I'm skeptical as a sports fan, because it seems like this is something that his legal team has conjured up to try to lessen his suspension. It seems phony, disingenuous. The timing is weird. But I know this, he better be right. If there's anything he could have done to possibly make himself look worse in this entire incident, lie about something like that. So, I don't know, NFL Films or whoever that's, can pull up the audio on that. And if he's right, then so be it. And hopefully that will lessen his suspension. But if he's wrong, you just took yourself another 10 steps backwards, Myles Garret. And that's inappropriate. And you don't falsely pull the race card or the racial slur card in this country, especially in these times. We as a people have to stop overreacting to that word. So even if it is true, this is costing him millions, okay? Millions. This is whatever kind of local endorsements he probably had, probably out the window. I'm pretty sure his family depends on him for certain financial, whatever you want to call it. He's paying for, mom, dad, whatever, houses, cars. This thing hurts. It hurts. So even if he was called that, you have to think, is my reacting to this word worth millions? And the answer is no. We've had teachers wilding out on young kids, and that's their excuse. Well, this kid called me the N-word. So, it's a kid, all right? We have channels, disciplinary channels in schools for these kind of things. We have to stop overreacting to this word, especially when it's just an individual to individual thing. You disrespect my family, you come up to us and call us N-words, I'm slapping the hell out you, point blank. But if that's not the case, if it's just me and you, whatever, bro. That means nothing to me. We have to stop overreacting. It's not a license to do whatever you feel is necessary at the time to pay them back for that. People have lost careers over this. This is costing him millions of dollars. People have been kicked out of schools for these kind of things. Let's just do better. Should people be using the word? Of course not. I'm not excusing that at all. But you can see I'm in the military. I've been in the military for 24 years today. If you call me the N-word, just me, it's not, I'm thinking that through. It's not worth me not being able to feed my family because I overreacted to this word. Next time it happens, take a breath. Think about your actions. And if you can avoid confrontation, I advise you to do it. But if you don't, then be ready to face the consequences.